Talk show host Don Imus, in reference to the Rutgers basketball team, says, "Yo, those women look like a bunch of nappy-headed hoes." Rather than accept accountability for himself, he points the finger at hip-hop and then says, "Rappers say that every day, why can't this white man?" Thus begins a conversation on censorship that started way before Tip Begore and in self-defense of hip-hop. Right now, lonely gunmen wander through cracked-out concrete streets looking through back alleyways and hallways for prey to satisfy their lust for profit. It drips liquid cyanide on their childhood veins. God be with those who cross their path. They'll turn a woman's womb into a wishbone broken. These brothers are trained to take prepubescents, trick them into adolescent strawberries called child soldiers from orphans, like when governments give children guns and tell them to play God across the globe at our homes and hoods when we're pulled over and over. So it's no wonder we wander the streets with hoodies pulled over our head, hiding our face from shame ingrained in us at birth for even daring to be beautiful in the face of such an ugly environment. We of the darker melanin do hereby proclaim we must stop pointing fingers, stop pointing guns, stop pulling triggers, and stop blaming hip-hop for everything. For whether you speak of murder or mayhem or violence on my block, truth is, hip-hop never bombed Beirut in Iraq. We didn't build New Orleans with rocks. We weren't the cops who shot Biggie, then Pac put a slug in the chest of X, killed friend Hampton when he slept, who designed their Tech 9, who's next in the specter Virginia Tech minds, and that may have been insensitive, I know. It's just that anger manifests every time I'm told to check tongue, but they yet to check textbooks. Cause last I look, Columbus was riding dirty with the gritty conquistadores. Way before this, art form was ever born, calling indigenous sisters nappy-headed hoes. Way before any I Must radio shows, way before any hip-hop radio flows. And the only way we know this, it is inscribed on the inside of the soul that we speak. We are Afro-indigenous drum tongue metamorphosis musical Morse code that we beat through the soles of our feet. Cause we are creative like that. You want to know your worth? You are audio Aztec sacrifice in reverse. We give birth to heartbeats. Why do you think we dance so well? Every movement is a prayer. Every rhyme is a teardrop to the vine to remind us life is more than ice in your wrist. Our life is more than slice in our wrist. There's a rift in our consciousness like continental divide and conquer. Caught up in a Kodak remix of concubines and Columbine. Wounded knee in Palestine, blaming the rhyme of an MC for making the crowd move so well. But the police moved to the beat of a beat down that Sean Bell knew so well. Mark Duggan knows so well. My brother knows violence so well. It leaves swelling bruises on his back every time 5-0 flows found his luck slipping when he was sleeping in the park. They beat him down to the sound of broken bones, and my brother doesn't even listen to hip-hop. He listens to rock. It's that other audio art form cursed like Black Sabbath on Black Sunday, as Led Zeppelin and John Lennon are searching for heaven, and Pink Floyd is resurrecting graffiti manifestos, reminding us of writings on the wall that states clearly there are days coming when our tongues and guns will no longer again be necessary to speak in self-defense of a turquoise reality. Sunflowers will grow at our feet, hearts, rhythm will only beat till you know women's names uttered like the divinity you are, infinity multiplied like stars in timetables or turntables. I don't want to turn back the tables of time and bring hip-hop back, but move our people forward. Only cutting on needles my children know is the cutting of the needle, the groove, and LP at a DJ showing on that day. The violence will finally stop echoing. Shell shock, Middle East, delay, Iraq, to Watts, and we of the darker skin melanin will be like those hip-hop streets. Old school, unique hip-hop beats, creative, beautiful, and finally, violence-free.